Alright. Alright, now before you drop that one, see there's not any right there. So you need to overfill it and then rake it across there.
Okay.
Okay. You want to do that one? Alright, now, because we're adding more to it, we're going to use we're not going to use this one again because that's 3 teaspoons. We're going to use just 1 more teaspoonful. So put it in and rake it across like you have done before.
Mom's gonna like this video.
Alright, and then the next thing we're going to do 1 1/2 salt, and we're going to have to add another half salt. So we're going to do 2 of those when I get you the salt.
Finish with this one?
Yeah, we're through with that.
Okay.
We're through with that. The salt box is almost empty. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to pour it in there for you. Yeah, and we'll hold it over there. Ready? There goes 1. I think we're just using all her salt. So we're going to have to get some more salt. Okay. There's a little tiny bit left. Okay, then we have to do 2 tablespoons. We'll do 2, and we need a 1/2 more tablespoon of sugar. So, sugar.
What are you making, Bridget?
I'm making cornbread.
Cornbread, alright.
Alright, so do,
This tablespoon or that tablespoon?
we're going to use the smaller one is a teaspoon, and we need tablespoons, so we need the great big one again. 2 of those. Okay.
4.
2.
Now, we're going to put just a teaspoon. We'll add a teaspoon this time. And then that'll be it. Now, that's what's called the dry ingredients.
Oh.
That's before you put, oil and eggs and milk. Now, you're going to need to stir it up for us. And let me go get you the big stirring spoon.
You mean whip?
No, we're not going to use the mixer. We're just going to hand mix it.
It's called a whip.
Oh, it's different than a whip, honey. It's just a big tablespoon.
Oh.
So you stir real good.
Okay.
Now, if we'd have had the right thing here, we would have put this in a sifter. Do you know what a sifter is?
No.
Okay. It's when you're putting a lot of stuff together, dry stuff. You put it in a sifter and you turn a little handle and it all mixes itself.
Oh.
But we have to just mix that the best we can, okay?
Now, Bridget, the camera didn't see you put 4 scoops of something in there. What was that? What did you put 4 scoops of in there?
2 different things. What did we do? What were the 2?
Well, the first 2 things.
What were your first 2 things? Remember?
A cup of meal and a cup of flour. Except
we put 4 because we're really doing a different recipe. I mean, we're making a bigger recipe. Got to stir all the way to the bottom. Then we'll be ready to add the oil and the other things. Okay, that's probably good. Now look here. We needed 3/4 a cup of oil, so we're going to add 1 more 1/4 cup, and that's going to make a full cup. So, you want to pour or do you want to hold?
I want to pour it.
All right, let me see where did I get it. I got it out. I think, yeah. There's the oil. All right, hold if you're going to pour. There. Now, you remember just to the line.
You ready, Jim?
Okay.
Do it it slow so we don't have to skip the line. Good job.
Very nice. Excellent. Okay. Pour that in. And you can kind of stir that in now and see what's going to happen. Try to get it where it's a
A
little,
little slow.
get it kind of mixed together there. And then we're going to work on those eggs, and I'll show you how to do eggs.
Good job.
I think I'm gonna get the hang of this.
Ooh. We need a little more moisture in there before it's going to mix. So the eggs and the milk will give it a lot of moisture.
Yep.
But there's a special way to do eggs. Let me get several of these.
Do we only have to do 3 or 4?
Okay. What does the recipe say?
It says 3.
And we're putting one more each time. So how many are we going to
It's
need?
4.
Okay, but let me show you how to do eggs. You just take it and you can do it on the side of that or the side of here. You're just cracking. Sometimes you have to do it hard. Okay. Then, with your fingers, open it up and drop it in. But you don't put it in there yet. You have to look at it very carefully to see that you don't get any of the shell in there. Now, there's no shell in there. You can put that one in. All right. Now, wait just a minute. If we wanted to, we could have stirred it before we put it in. Stuff. Okay, here you do yours. Now, if there's some shell, we're going to get a spoon and take it out before we dump it in.
Okay.
Have to do it pretty hard. All right.
Good job.
Got most of it in there. Most of it. No. Oh, you know what? What we're going to do, look in there.
That's a good 85% though.
Yeah, that's quite a bit, but we've got quite a few eggs too. We'll just add an extra egg to take the place of what we dropped. All right, now look, you have any shell in there?
No.
All right, let's stir it up a little bit before we put it in. And that'll make it just a little easier to mix.
Not that one. This one.
Just, now, pour it in. That was a good job. If you'd like to do it on a bigger one.
We'd like to do it on a bigger one.
All right. So we don't want to lose any more, do we?
No.
We'll see if Dad will get us another egg out. Could you do that? All right. Is there anything in there?
No.
All right. Stir it up a little bit and then drop it in.
Magic egg coming from out of the screen.
Here comes another. Just set it down because we'll clean all this mess up in a minute. All right. This is the 4th one, but we're going to add an extra. Eggs make it light and fluffy. Keep going. Any shell in there? You're just doing a great job. All right. That's not shell. That's just part of that. All right. And then one final one. Okey-doke. You're doing great.
Oops. We dropped.
All right. Now
this one.
see, that's why you don't just crack them and put them in the bowl. Let's check to be sure. Did we get any more in there? Okay, stir that a little bit. And drop it in. Okay, drop that in, and then be ready for our final ingredient, which is going to be the milk. And the recipe says how much?
It says 3,
But what are we
we're
going to do?
gonna increase 1
So
to
we'll be
3, and so we will be 4.
We'll be 4. Alright. The milk's heavy. I'll pour the milk into here and then you pour it in there, okay? And then we'll be ready to stir real good. Now, I
The
need to turn.
milk's right there.
Oh, you got it out. It's right behind the back.
Yes.
I don't have eyes in the back of my head. They used to think teachers all had eyes in the back of their head.
You
Here we
don't.
You want me to just go ahead and pour it, or you gonna pour it? I'm sorry we got it on you.
That just meant they were wise to your tricks.
Uh-huh. Let's get some of that on for you. Okay, that's 1.
1.
It's too heavy.
Put it in.
Corey, would you turn on the thing to 425?
Yep.
How many is that now?
2.
Hold on.
Now we only need 2 more.
Okay.
3
Mhm.
and 4.
All right. Now I'm going to stir just to get it all started, and then you can start running.
Here.
Okay, you understand?
Let me take over.
Yeah, but just for a little bit. You could take this, please, and go drop that in the trash. Save the pan, because that's where the cornbread's going to go.
Bridget, saying that's how you make cornbread.
That's how you make cornbread.
And then, can we add to it after a while when the final product comes out of the oven?
Yes.
All right.